So see the incident where I went out and saw retaliation. I saw retaliation in a reactive manner, a reaction. I didn't commit the first act. I reacted to the act. Do you understand? Went out on an emotional mad one, got myself double figures, ruined my life. Gone in jail, done that, got out, within me being 3 months back in Liverpool, 2017-18, exactly the same sort of incident that happened to me in 2004 with the boys, with Craig and that, happened again on my Mars step. The rat that set me up got mistaken for me. His own people done him. He never died because they stopped when they realised who he was. He just got all his lower half felt. But there you go again. I'm in the same position where I fucked up in 2-4. They've come for me again. Kill or kill be mindset. Locked in straight away. And now here I am again. What do I do here, Daz? Do I sit there, go heavy on the weed again? Go and find some things to sit with so if they come I'm ready? Do I just rush out on a mad one like I did 2-4? No, do I fuck? Do I fuck? Why? Because last time I ran out on a mad one, I fucked my life up. And I was lucky, very, very, very fucking lucky that I never got a mandatory 35 recommendation. I was lucky I got a straight 18-year prison sentence on the 2004 one. Blessed, you don't understand. Think about the sequence of events. And I was given another chance of life. I don't know why. Do you understand what I mean? So now I've had that other chance. I've got a release date. I've done a track, Conspiracy to Murder. The only thing on my mind is I've got a release date. Bam! That's what's on my mind. I've got a second chance here. I'm on the wing with kids who are coming back with 30 recs for a bit more aggravating features in the crimes. Do you understand what I mean? So, when I've got out this time, and I've been put in the same position by the same families, here we are, over 12 years later or something, same families, haven't been to prison, smashed it, more millionaires than what they was back then, I'm out. They don't forget shit, you know how it is in the gangland world, don't you? You know what it's like in the gangland world. Once there's a fatality, it's on for life. That's why I keep on telling, try and talk. When yous aren't, so let me just, before I start going away. So I'm out of jail now, 2018, same sequence of events, same type of process. It's like you've got another chance, but you've got to go through this process again, kid. Okay, so it's here again. Am I going to react like I did in 2-4? I'm a fuck. I know what's coming. I know the emotions, what's coming. I know the angle, what people are going to come with and say shit and encourage the retaliation. I've been there, fucked up the first time. I'm definitely not going to fuck up this time. And that's why I'm still here. Because you learn off your fucking mistakes. If you don't, you're daft as fuck. Yes, Jojo, choose a life, not a knife. So now when I'm looking at all these kids just rushing out on emotional madness, not giving it a second thought. And why is that? You mightn't be able to correlate the link. We're missing a step when we're preaching the kids to put the weapons down and fight. You're missing a step, and it's a vital fucking step. The step you're missing when you're saying weapons down, fight, is the talking period. And that's the cool down period in any conflict. Before the fight, there's normally negotiation. For the past 4 or 5 years, I've been watching all fighters, all mad people going, put your weapons down, fight. They're giving them opportunities to go in these shit rings in parks and the police aren't stopping them no more. You know, 10 years ago, if you started having a straight, the busies would be there breaking it up because they knew the long-term damage within the community from these two locals having a straightener. Doesn't end off a straightener now. They know it. That's why you're seeing all these people thinking they're ending trouble having straighteners, but it's just in the criminal world, it ends in a fatality. On social media, yeah, alright, it's just fight, more division. But the point I'm making is, you see the kids on the estates now, if they get offended, there's no talking. Why? It's bang. It's like with the kids on the streets who are caught up in the gangbang, and half of them can't use these. So when they're getting offended, it's that. Do you understand why? Because they're getting educated. Weapons down, fight. Some of them can't put weapons down. So the minute it's insulting or disrespectful or you damage the ego, it's just fight. There's no sort of dialogue, and the kids these days aren't given the tools or the mindset or the methods of creating a dialogue to solve an issue without violence. This is what I'm saying, you're missing the first step. You're going from here to violence. That's what fighting is. You see them in the rings, professional boxers being at it for years, okay. That's a controlled environment where violence is participated in as a sport. All these little fucking daft events you see in springing up in parks, back of pubs, little shit gaffs down there. That's raw violence, and this is what your kids are engaged in. And if your kid doesn't make it in the MMA gym and this like that, he's engaging in the more rougher, illegal version. I don't mean just like you'll have 15-year-old kids watching bare knuckle fighting in a back garden down there and thinking, yeah, this is professional fighting. As they're growing up, they think that is professional because it's on YouTube. Do you understand? It's like they're promoting that. It's like they want us all fighting each other. They want us all punching each other up to fuck, dampening all our spirits, because that's what you do when you take a physical hiding. Your bones and your muscles recover. It's the spirit that takes the damage. And when you've got all that, it doesn't matter if it's in the name of the money. It doesn't matter if it's in the name of wanting the ego or wanting to be the hardest man in BKB and all this shit. Every one of them lads take an hiding, and they mightn't be feeling the damage to the spirit within, but they will do later. You fucking trust me on that. The less hidings you can take, the stronger your spirit is. Like if you go into boxing and you look at the real legends of boxing, the real legends of boxing are the ones that don't take a hiding. Do you understand what I mean? Do you get what I'm saying there? I know I'm saying do you get it, do you understand? I'm repeating the word all the time, must annoy you, but it is what it is. So the ones who don't get touched in boxing are the ones that are normally the fucking iconic legends, aren't they? And that's the same in life. You're better taking all your beatings when you're a kid. To be honest with you. Not a kid, but you understand what I'm saying. That spirit needs kicking out of you as a kid, so it can kick back in as you get in. Fucking yeah. Yes, you are. I'm not encouraging that, by the way, I'm just saying. I don't know, I've always understood that the kids that are treated rougher grow up stronger, and it doesn't matter, you know, if you're treating your child like a pillar, you know, it's just gonna be not good for them. It's like the kids in poor homes, their immune systems are stronger. That adds to what I've said, you know, the kids that struggle and are in rough conditions end up fucking a lot stronger than a kid that's in a big spotless shining place with all comfortability. Definitely. It's like that little rough kid that's come from the rough household, seeing all mum, dad fighting all this. They're getting knocked round like a little pebble. You know, they don't fall into the sea or anything like that. They become well-rounded, smooth. Do you understand what I mean? Like a diamond. Getting crunched when he's a kid, grows up to be a diamond. That sort of idea. Like here in Northern Ireland, you don't want your kid running and joining the paras here. I don't know the dynamics over there to give you a valid. I can only look from outside the island, the motherland. So I can only like go off little accounts of what's come out of me nan and me granddad's mouth. I've never liked the division from like a criminal mindset. The division over there between the Irishmen, it's fucking horrible, mate. And I don't care. I'm not here to offend no one. It's not me. It's not about me. I've always grown up a Catholic, so I was always interested in Irish Catholicism. So I was always attached to, you know, Jerry Adams and Martin McGuinness, and I was caught up in that from an early age. Don't even know why. And I sort of started meeting people from within in them groups as I'm growing up and going into jail. So I've met a few people who were militant, some against, some for. It was the for. Got dead emotional there, mate. It's just mad, innit, what they've done. Who are they? Who's done this to all of us? This is what's on my mind lately. It's fucking destroying me. Who are we controlled by, mate? Who's the governor? Who's the screws? Who are they? You not see it? The division and the troubles in Ireland was deliberate for this, what you're witnessing now. In my opinion. You aren't seeing it just yet, mate, because we're not locked in. Well, what are you going to do when they lock the gates? You're all caught up on the fact that look at all these coming in. Have you tried to get out? Haven't, have you? Watch when they lock the fucking doors on us, mate. Don't think it's not coming. The world's about to change, people, and you need to, like, don't get scared, don't be afraid, but understand and prep your mind for it. What's going on in Ireland, you can forget the peace agreement. And once that peace agreement's been compromised, that's it, mate. That's it. On both sides of that fucking water. Trust me. I need to get off that page. Because I don't know I'm upsetting. Because I'm not. I'm an Irish Catholic. But I'm not caught up in the trouble, the division. The only division I see is us against the monarchy. But when you say that, you're offending loads of Irishmen, and that's what I don't want to do, because I'm not divided with them. Thou shalt not be judged is another big shout. I'm not here to judge no one, I'm just saying, if you can't see this, well, if you haven't been caught up in it, you probably can't see it. That's what I mean, it's different spaces for different races, innit, if you understand what I'm saying. They knew Ireland as a whole, they can't implement the agenda where we're at now. Ireland divided, they can do what the fuck they want, flood both sides, and it's a different kettle of fish, both sides. So you're seeing both sides just being flooded, and there's no unity there to scream hang on. And that's all on the back. And this, it's being implemented. Decade after decade after decade. Do you think this has just happened out the blue? Do you think all of a sudden this year immigrants have just found a way to get across the water? They didn't know about it 20 years ago and that. It's all a big fucking thing that they're implementing, aren't they? I don't know. What's your opinions, people? Let's go through the comment section. The original IG1. Injector Man. Niall Higgs saying they a. And you've probably got people, yeah, but they done this and they done that and da 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 da. And we used to go, what do I do now? I know you fucking know, don't you? So what you call, yeah, what for you people that support Palestine, right? For you people that are showing solidarity with Palestine and Gaza and places like that, for you people, what would you call Hamas? Robert's saying, freedom fighters, freedom fighters, freedom fighters, defending their land. Yeah, so that's what it is, isn't it? In some people's books, who are in the know, who can look at, who understand proxy wars and understand, basically, here's what I'm going to say. Not trying to offend no one. When you've got the British Army invading Ireland, killing, maiming. I don't know any more than that, basically, but you never fucking know, do you? When you've got men within them communities, like we're probably going to be in 10 years, you need to take a fucking leaf out of it. Trust me, mate. Alright. Look at you men in this country now, right? Who are getting fucking angry and fed up with this immigration. Now imagine them immigrants had guns and uniforms on, and they were running through your houses and running through your streets doing what they wanted and putting men in prison and locking girls up and doing whatever. What would you do, men? What would you do? Would you let it happen? Just seeing your bear get her head wigged, seeing your daughter get dragged in a van, seeing your mates get fucking killed on the spot. What are you going to do? You're going to form a unit. You're going to form a group. Initially they'll be called freedom fighters. Then they'll be called militia. Then they'll label them terrorists. And that's what you witnessed with McGuinness, Adams. Exactly the same process. And that's what you're witnessing right round the world when you've got little people not wanting to participate in what the big people are implementing within their space. Obviously not condoning any actions that was participated in during any sort of conflict or... Yeah. But do you understand what I'm saying? Look how divided we are. They haven't just done it on a national basis. They've done it on a city basis as well. How have they done it? They couldn't use religion no more. Not in the UK. We've had men from the orange side and the other side all living on our communities for years. Do you understand what I'm saying? We had people from that side and this side coming, settling, living side by side. So there was no conflict or division from us. They probably wanted that, and there probably was initially. But we understand it's the same. Do you get what I'm saying to you? So what did they do? We had football when we were growing up. And it was football. Raw football. Man sport. Proper tackling. Any weather, the game's on. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Not a comfortable cushion sport. It was a proper bang. Not millions and billions of pounds involved. But do you understand the numbers attending these events and these matches? Do you understand the dropping of numbers within the church? Do you understand that the numbers going to these events are normally divided? Do you understand what I mean? But they're not, they're all in the same stands, all watching the same match, all having a buzz. This is when it was League 1, League 2, League whatever, just a normal basic football from the early days upwards till now. I think it was like 1990s, they changed the name and someone came in and pumped billions of pounds into football. Everyone thinking, this is great. Football just changed overnight. Everything just changed about football overnight. Now, instead of all them people going to the ground, these big billionaires thought it's better that they don't share the same ground. It's better that they have one ground there, one ground there. So when Liverpool and Everton first started playing football, they both played on St Domingo Road. Both teams used the same pitches. It was like that for ages. Everywhere you went, it was like that. All men all turn up and associate and have a good match, and there weren't much fighting going on. It was all community based and bam. Churches was mainly women, so there was no division because women didn't really get caught up in the shit, did they? They pumped the billions in. All of a sudden we don't think it's right you share the same ground. We need 2 grounds. Let's also give them a colour each, which is what? Red and blue. Look around the country. Arsenal, Chelsea, Man U, Man City, Villa, Birmingham. You're on it. Liverpool, Everton. All of a sudden, we've got 2 different types of individuals now. We're not just football supporters. We're now with like an opposing supporter now. And since, look at the division it's created. Now it hasn't just created Liverpool men against Liverpool men. It's created Liverpool men against Manchester men. There's the division, and I don't know why you can't see that. That's why we're fucked. But again, that's just me. That's my opinion. That's how I look into things. Why? Because I'm seeking unity. Because without unity, we're all finished. We won't even fight the enemy. We'll be fighting each other. Honest. And it won't just be, it won't be like, it might be religion. It's going to be everything. Every little division that you see, witness here, when shit hits the fan, it's on. The opposing groups are on. And they'll just shut the doors. Schlock off. The people that's needed will be took, and everyone will be locked in. Like a reset. Reset, mate. Millions dead. Everything smashed to bits. Just particular groups coming back in and rebreeding. If they don't get what they want, that's the end of the fuck. That's the you know. If they get what they want, none of that'll happen. But what they want, we don't want. Trust me. Do you understand what I mean? What they're trying to implement on the masses by distracting you with all sorts of mad shit, the real problem, can't say it on here, that'll be on me, Darren G, Alive and Critical X accounts. When I start doing lives on there, we can go deep. On here, it is what it is. I've got to gauge what I'm saying. I'll gauge what I'm saying over there, but I can go in with bold politics and principles. Ignore the little spinner do when I'm buzzing. Got to take it away from them troubling topics, haven't we? It's TikTok, innit? George Orwell quote. Who's George Orwell, lad? George Orwell quote. Give them beer, give them entertainment. It was easy to control the masses. whoever he is, lad. He's fucking hit the nail on the head, hasn't he? All you got to do is look at ancient times. And this is what they're doing now. So when you go back and you see all these Egyptian, magnificent, like, advanced technology and all this, you can't really put what happened there here because of the building style. You know, if we were living around fucking on sand with pyramids and all this, and then all of a sudden we just seen some kid coming around the corner on a fucking electric scooter going, you think, oh, you know what I mean? You just think, wow, what and everything will be normal. But because we're in like a fucking concrete block of fucking cubes, when we're seeing all this magnificent fucking shit, that already existed, didn't it? Back in them times. Everything you've got now, electric cars and things like this and all this shit that we think is, wow, advancement in technology. It was there fucking years and years and years ago. That's all, folks. The world is a lie. People believe they're on a spinning ball earth. I believe we're on a flat earth surrounded by a ball. I reckon, yes, we are a globe, but we don't live on a globe. We live on a plane of land. This is just what I think. I believe there is a firmament, but it does go right round. And I believe, see like your eye. See your eye? The way you've got your thing in the middle. That's what it's like, and we're on that. I've even went so deep. I'm not saying this is factual, this is just what I've thought about. You know, when these little things come up, flat earth, and you just think, don't you? Hope you're all good, people. So you know when it's dead windy, thinking, wow. I've thought to myself, is that our planet hitting speeds? You know, going, and then it goes dead slow, doesn't it? And then it feels like we're going, like if you take the clock out of it and try and get in touch with natural time, it feels like the earth is going. Have you never ever woke up at like 8 in the morning and you feel like you've been up for fucking 3 or 4 hours, but you look at the clock and go, oh, it's only 8 o'clock. You never done that? The only thing that makes you believe that it's been an hour is the fucking clock. And the clock's a tool to keep us in that sort of frame of mind. So if we remove the clock and went asleep at sunset, or woke up at sunset and went asleep woke up at sunrise and went asleep at sunset, you'd be more in touch with the universe. Do you understand what I mean? Anyway, it's going all over. Some of you looking, he's chatting shit, he doesn't know what he's saying. No, mate. You haven't got a fucking clue what I'm talking about. Doesn't mean it's shit, lad. Doesn't mean I don't know what I'm, like, insinuating here. Just means you have not got a fucking clue. Like a little glue sniffer, aren't you, lad? In a world of your own. You're a modern day glue sniffer. Do you know what that is? It's like the modern day heroin addict is your weed addict. The modern day glue sniffer is the balloon addict. Honest. Same shit, just an advancement. Katie Jo loves my voice. I love yours too, girl. Where are you from? Tottenham Flower. You feeling tight? Right up my street then, aren't you, girl? Yes, Hughie. Oh, you from Ireland? Love a nice strong Irish voice, to be honest, on a woman. Nothing wrong with a powerful Irish woman. Can you knock a scran up on that, girl? Nice dish. I like chicken and mushroom pies. Can you make one homemade? That's my image of an Irish woman. You can do Boss home cooking. Yeah. A lot more than that, obviously, but I can't go into detail. You don't even see many women like that no more, do you? I've had to encourage some of my birds to make the fucking kids to dinner at 5 o'clock and that. Not this bird I'm with now. The girl I'm with now, she's fucking spot on, to be honest, the way she's dealing with everything. The way my baby's mother deals with everything is absolutely admirable. Don't forget, I'm a fucking handful, aren't I? Imagine me triggered, ringing her, she's not picking up. Where have you been? I thought something happened to you, you're alright? And that's what I keep on saying to you is, the woman's the most powerful spirit. I'm not saying it to fucking cozy up to women. I'm stating facts, mate. That powerful, strong lad that you're looking at, it's not full of dad spirit. It's got more mum in it. We've probably give the kids the feet and the fucking fist. Everything else is the man. Do you understand what I mean? Look, mate, the son's love for his mother is powerfuler than anything. Doesn't matter how nasty he is with you when he's a kid and he's being all horrible and all this shit. If he's not fucked off addiction, that kid will grow up and treat you the way he should have treated you. He's just got lost to the game. He got lost to all the bullshit and trying to keep them away from. But a woman can break you as a man, and she can make you as a man. Fact. If you pick the wrong woman to take your life's journey with, it can be either the best decision you've made in your life or the worst. Honest to God, mate. They can either elevate you, make you secure, make you flow, make you happy, give you kids, feed, all that. Or they can absolutely drill you into the death because they're too macho. Yes, Joel Streeter. Van Raber, that's why I've been married 32 years. That's what it's about, lah. Well done, mate. And don't sit there, fella, I've been married 32 years, like it was a walk in the park. Go on, big licks. 32 years, they haven't all been rosy. That's why you need a good pat on the back, lad. Both of yous, mate. Well done. Look at yous now. Bet yous look back now, don't you, and think, look at the shit we used to argue about. And I bet you the majority of the time, lad, it was financial, wasn't it? You and your loved one were arguing because of financial difficulties more than anything. Every one of us do, don't we? Dirty fucking money just ruins us, doesn't it? No matter what, but you need it. You can't live without it, can you? Well, you could do if they'd let you. So, for example, if I just got me tent there, got everything I need there in case shit hits the fan, I can just go and bail to a woods. But if I just got my shit when I found a field somewhere, even if it wasn't claimed by anyone, just happened to find this fucking field, plotted on there with me tent, got a little grow going. I don't mean cannabis, I mean like carrots, potatoes, fucking peas, you know, the basic vegetables that you can grow. Got a pond down there, got a little stick with string on it. Now if I went and set up shop there, a few months later you'd have feds coming saying we're going to arrest you for camping here. That's what they'd say. move or you're getting nicked for camping in an unauthorised place. You can't even, they won't even let you live without them interfering. Do you get what I'm saying? They just interfere, don't they? And that's, without you understanding, that interference is control. Doesn't matter if it's coming on the back of a 999 call. It doesn't matter if it's telling you to be quiet in the street. It doesn't matter if they're knocking at your door going, well, you shouldn't be, or what. It's all control. Oh, we're putting cameras up for safety. Stop lying. You're putting cameras up for control. Oh, we're putting speed monitors up all over the place and speed bumps here. Why? Because we've had a few children who were killed and And I fully understand that. I fully understand it. But you don't throw them all over the fucking city, do you? You throw them the place where it's happened and keeps continuing to happen. Control. Oh, we need speed bumps on some roads because people are speeding down them. That's what a car's for. It's a fucking speed. Why are you letting us buy cars and then making us go 5 miles an hour in them? Control. Now you don't look at these like little things, but all these little things of control create massive control when they connect in the future. The dots haven't been connected, but it's all in place to just go ding 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 ding. Maximum control. Do you want to say in 15-minute cities? Districts. Without you understanding it, they're starting to move to an American model from about 20 years ago. Everything that's happening in the West has came from America. So everything that goes on in America in the next 4 years with Trump will eventually land here. Let's hope it does. Before it's too late. So what you're going to have, obviously, you're all thinking, oh, facial recognition. They're not getting my face. They've already got it. Been doing it for 20 years, prepping. You think they haven't got your face? You've got your fingerprint, your face, your fucking iCloud, your date of birth, your bank details, your fucking where you go, what you log into on your phone, what you watch on your prescribed TV channels. Got everything on a little profile of you. Yeah, but have you got my face? Have you got my face? Biometrics, it's called. Biometric identification. That's what it's called. You know how I know? Because they brought it into prison before they brought it out here. I've told you loads of times. They use prison as a test case for certain things to control the masses. And they've done it loads of times in prison. So for example, look, without us understanding it 20 years ago in prison, we didn't know there was an agenda to make the country Islamic. Obviously it's relevant now. But in prison, years ago, every prisoner was treated the same. Every prisoner was treated the same, but all of a sudden we've got Islam in prison. So what they start doing is, to accommodate for the Muslim prayer on a Friday afternoon, they'd lock the whole prison down for 4 or 5 Muslims that were going to Friday prayer. Right? Now without us understanding it, and without you understanding that dynamics, that psyops, that psychological thing that they implemented within the prison system. Because what you've got in these cells is loads of young lads that cannot do the bang up. What they also do, every prisoner used to get a certain type of food. But now, the people of Islam are getting their own special food. Now, on a Friday, everyone used to be out of the cells. But now, they're keeping everyone who's not Muslim locked up all afternoon. And the Muslims are getting allowed out the cells, going to prayer, coming back, having showers, making phone calls. They're also getting decent scran at certain times of the year. The kid in the cell next door, the Christian kid, or the Christian kid down there, is looking, I can't do my bang up, why are they out? How do you get out? Just going to prayer. What do you mean, prayer? Oh yeah. Do you want me to get you? Yeah, go on. Loads of them, because they want to be out the cells on a Friday. When you're practicing that faith for the duration of time, you're locked in. They're gone. They're going outside. Criminals. Do you get what I'm saying now? That, amongst others, they wanted it deep within our communities. What's deep within our communities? Crime and the people that commit it. Where do all them end up? Prison. Where's the best place to target the centre of our communities? With the young lads in prison. Make prison easier for the boys of Islam, and it's guaranteed to make loads of these kids jump over. Why? Because they're getting all special treatment in the system, and I've been for 20 years. Out here now where you're seeing all these events getting celebrated and Christian events not getting celebrated, it was the same in prison 20 years ago. It's when they started it in there. Cancelling Easter fucking things and bank holiday Monday events and sports days, but putting them on in prison. Honest to God, I'm not lying. So what they put in there, I've got the valuable eyesight into it, haven't I? Because I've been in there and watched it unfold. Now I'm out here watching exactly the same things that they use in there out here. You might have heard me say in the past, you see all these kids getting on the roofs and these protesters standing on bridges. They practiced that in the prison system 20 years ago. That procedure, what you're witnessing when one of these kids gets on a roof, mile radius, locked off, everywhere in the area, locked off. No one's moving till this kid gets down. Negotiations and get him down, everything opens back up. In prison, you've got about a 6-foot landing. So I'm standing up, my arm, then another foot or two, you've got another landing. This is 20 years ago. You'd have helmets who couldn't do the bang up, jump on the netting and stay on the netting, which is like just above my head here. You know, if you fucked around in prison, they'd just come and rag you all over the fucking place, nearly snap your wrist, drag you down the block. For some reason, they've got this creature on the netting. He's not going to snap his back if he gets pulled off. It's just, they're pulling in bouncy castles. They're standing round, locking the whole jail down for this one kid on the netting, negotiating with him for hours. Come down. They can just drag him off if they wanted. They were practicing. They were getting used to the procedure, the process of when it's getting implemented. In. So now they don't need riots to stop everything. They can just go, yo, you, jump on that roof. Lockdown. And the way they're doing this is, without you understanding it, you'll see it as we go forward. The way they're practicing these lockdowns all over the country. The amount of division that's getting placed within our communities is horrendous. You're not witnessing it yet. But down the line, you're going to get these, you're going to have our districts, and you haven't just got our cultural divisions, you've now got foreign divisions, right? You're going to have people from, like say, Ephraim there, African immigrants that support the government there, but then you'll have some in our district that doesn't support the government there, and when these cross paths, it goes off. So they need the technology to go, yo, you're not crossing there right now, it's locked down. It's like prison. The way you've got traffic lights now, you'll probably have things going lockdown, lockdown, lockdown. Trust me. Everyone who's in this district will have an address. Everyone will be located. You will not be able to walk out of your house without a camera knowing where you are by your face. Which brings me back to facial recognition and biometrics. Identification. Back to prison. So normally in prison for years, you'd get canteen sheets. You'd fill it in, you'd put it in a box. A week later your canteen would come. You'd get a menu sheet. You'd fill it in, put it in a box. Your meals for the week ahead would come. You'd have visits booked. You'd get a VO, send the VO out, bang, send the VO out. Your people would ring up, come in. All things was a paper chase in prison. The way it is out here still now. You're having, well, it's not now because you've got the same technology out here now. So all of a sudden in there, they're banging these kiosks at the end of the wing. And they're getting each inmate to come, get his fingerprint on the kiosk and get his picture taken on the kiosk. Now everything he used to get on a paper and have a paper chase is now being done electronically. So he can walk over to this machine, put his fingerprints in, look at it, like your phones. Fingerprints in, look at it. That's facial recognition and you don't understand it. You think it's just a way of keeping security and getting you in. That's your face getting copied at multiple times, in multiple situations, with multiple differences, smiling, sad, angry, no. Do you get what I'm saying? Now, out here, when I've got out of prison, that was starting, I've got out of prison, it's still the same. You know, you'd have a fob or something for you to get in the gym, wouldn't you? You'd have a fob or a key or something and you'd fill it through over the phone and all this shit. But now you're going in, as soon as you stand in that circle, your face, your fingerprints, your date of birth, your bank details, your address where it's registered to, your phone number, all this for the last 20 years has been getting generated on everyone. Everyone. Do you understand what I mean? So now when you walk down the street, when these district things come in, you can walk down the road and they'll know who you are. They don't need to pull up and go, what's your ID? All wear masks, all wear masks, all wear masks. They know what you look like with masks on now. Doesn't matter what colour the mask in. Here, here, here. They know. Why? Because they've got multiple snaps of you. They know how you walk. They know how you tie your laces and the cameras can pick it all up. And us blind as fucking bats. Tommy Robinson's not blind. He's just got about 800,000 people profiles and facially recognised. Don't wear masks. We're not afraid. Don't wear masks. We're not afraid. Yeah, damn fucking right, mate. Not hating, by the way. I'm a different angle from him. I can agree with him all day on what the fuck's going on. But you've got to understand the levels. So you probably hear me, he's leading you to the fucking brick wall, stop it, blah, 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 blah. I'm not liking what he's doing there. Because that's why, you know, he's just put pure people at risk. They're identified, they could have been in the shadows. And they're the dangerous ones that are in the shadows. Why? Because they can't be recognised. Everyone else, we're all fucked. We think they're telling us, oh, this might be coming in and this might be coming in, but it's already in. They've already fucking gone through the test phase, the practice phase. We got it boxed. So when they're saying this might be coming in, you're getting the end product in. Do you understand? You're getting the best of the ability. Why? Because they've had you in the fucking... They've had you all distracted for fucking... You think speeding cameras... Sound, lad. How many speeding cameras do you need on one fucking road? Oh no, these are just to read your regs to see if you're driving safely. See if you've got a phone in your hand. It's all bullshit. It's all to get you. Fuck what you're doing. It's you. You know what, people as well? Years ago in the city of Liverpool, this is like a crime thing. Years ago in the city of Liverpool, the way they gathered intelligence was basic. They couldn't gather it. So what they done, they developed a system. So at one point you just had the PNSA, the Police National Computer, the PNC, Police National Computer, and everything was put on the PNC about criminals, any like received information, but it'd have to be like received from someone on a phone. It couldn't just be anonymous. Do you understand? It wouldn't get considered if it was anonymous until later. They started considering Crime Stoppers and all that kicked in, didn't it? How are you, Elaine? You should be looking into being an advocate and speaking of schools. I've passed that. I'm past that period now, lad. I was trying to do that for it. Just got wrecked by the not so ruly people within society. And I lost my chain of thought there. It's going to be powerful, that as well, when I explained it. Never mind. That's why I don't get on the comments when I'm focused on the subject, because it's not... When I'm speaking about things, you've got to understand, when... Say I'm reading this stuff, what I'm speaking about. You know, if I'm reading this and not just like picking it up and it's just coming to me and I'm explaining to you. If I was reading this, I'd be able to just go... But because I'm not reading it, if I'm took off the subject, it's just like it goes. And I'll speak about it again in a day or two. If it needs speaking about. So sorry about that. If someone can remind me where it was at, we'll get back going. Actually listen to you, Darren. I don't always comment. Always right, mate. Juliet and Mac, how are you? Well, good, until shit hits the fan. Well, the shit hits the fan all the time. What are you going to do? Not get a wash? Oh, you had the PNC. So the Police National Computer. And everything the police done went through that. So what they developed, and I think when they developed the matrix system, so you think matrix is just a police unit, don't you? And you might think Matrix is that film, don't you? And you might think fucking Bellwith breaking out the Matrix sort of shout is like, I know Matrix as an intelligence computer that was set up by Merseyside Police in, I think it was 95 or 2000, like that. 2000 it was. And it was set up, I'm not lying, it was set up to do with gangs and shit like that, and how they gathered intelligence and what intelligence they considered and what intelligence they didn't consider. And there was loads of intelligence that was never considered under the old way. So under this new way, all intelligence was considered. And at the same time, they developed a way how to fingerprint your firearms. So on this new Matrix setup, with the new Matrix setup, it went digital. So we had scanners, and we could just tap into the radios and listen where the police was and what they were doing. And if they switched onto a mobile phone, you could just go boom, and lock in through your scanner. You know, you'd have it in your ma's kitchen or in your bedroom, just listening. You know, to what's happening out there, every 999 call. And it's switched all over to digital because too many people were locking in and using it as 5 hour on the way. You know, like that sort of stuff. So what they'll do now is, with this Matrix thing, they'll pull over, they'll go to a scene of crime, and you get loads of people going, no one snitched, no one snitched, but trust me, you know when an house is being shot up, and the mum's there, and the sister's there, but the lad, the son's gone, whatever, and police turn up, them victims are emotionally going, now they're not writing it, they're not putting it officially on a statement. Now when it wasn't officially on a statement, it was discounted, weren't even considered. Now with this Matrix, we're considering everything. So if they turned up at a scene of crime and they had people saying, it's Darren G, it's Darren G, it's Darren G, but not putting it on paper, they'd go away, go on the Matrix computer and type your name in and lead you to it. And then going down the line, if you got pulled and you had $1,000 on you and it stunk of weed, Matrix wouldn't do nothing to you, just then another shooting there, then someone's being dragged in a car there and your name's just getting flooded at it. People ringing 999, I think I've seen Darren G here. Every time you're mentioned, you get put into this system. And every gangbanger, every gun nominal, every affiliated to gang culture, all this is in this Matrix system. Drug dealers, gangbangers, violent crime, all this is in this one system. And what it does is, every time a certain individual is mentioned or come across during a routine pull, or is dressing lavishly, got a big car, flaunting money, it's all put into this system, and eventually it's created a list out of thousands in the city. I know this because it was put on the list and I was placed at number 1. This is how I know about it. So the more intel they put in it, the more your name's mentioned, the further you're going up the list. Now they know you're active, but they know what level you're at. And just by, they don't even have to go and search to see who's the dangerous kids. Why? Because there's loads of people talking unofficially. You know, you've got plants everywhere now. You've got lads sitting there listening, going to his handler into the system. You know, it could be a policeman off duty and he's walked in a gaff and you've got a group of lads talking about something that happened with my man, policeman, putting my man's name in the system. This is all intel, and eventually you're getting pushed up the list because your name's getting put in the system. They mightn't have even met you, but you're just appearing in the top 50 all of a sudden. I'm like, who's he? Why is his name being mentioned all these times? Let's have a look. But they're not coming for you. They're just aware of you now. Why? Because they've got a top 10 list. So you might have 100 people on the list, but you're not getting touched till you tap into the top 10. And every time they take someone out, you go up. You don't disappear off it. It's just because no more intelligence is getting put in there doesn't mean you disappear off the list. It just means you haven't come into the zone, the danger zone. So eventually, if they clear that 10, the next 10 are the top 10. Then the next 10 will be the top 10. And if you stop committing crime, but you were sat at 30, you're going to end up in the top 10. And you might just be going through your life thinking you're untouchable. But no, hang on, we're on you now, we've come to look at you, look through your finances, look to your connections, and just... So the less you're mentioned, the less you're seen, the better in that crime world. But the reason I'm bringing that up, it's because it's like the Matrix system is like a part of the biometric identification system, in the sense that, say you go in a police station and they've got you walking to the end cell on the corridor. If you're a dangerous individual, use general people in the public, it's done to you already. But if you're dangerous, they want how you walk, your posture, what you do when you're turning around. They want all that. So they'll have a camera at the end of the corridor in your custody suite without you understanding it. And you walking down is giving them a decent graph of how you walk. So now when you're released on the street and you come across a facial recognition camera, it can pick you up on your walk. I'm telling you, I'm not lying to you, you can have your face fucking covered. They'll get on you by your walk. And because you've came out your house on camera 1, and by the time you've got to camera 20, it's only a mile. They've seen the trainees on your feet you're wearing every day. They've seen the clothes you're wearing. They've seen the bike that you're in and out your house of every day for the last year. They've seen it all. Just because they're not using it in a criminal court against you, just because you haven't been dragged into court for speeding, doesn't mean they get rid of the content that's on the camera. Do you understand what it's all data? You've got to understand how valuable data is right now. You've got to understand just how much your details and your face image and your fingerprint and all this is worth. Not just to criminals, to governments. Getting a bit deep, aren't we? Yes, VKG, hope you're good. Lucy Duffy's in, Megan Chester's in. And it's all to do with this. So, you won't have big gates in your districts in these 15-minute things, what they're saying. But you'll have your biometric machine at the beginning. Fingerprints, face, into your little district. Within your district, you're going to have, you've seen it already, the places where they're starting to be big places where you've got everything in the one place. They're the centre of the 15-minute cities that they're bringing in.